What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from the Inner Circle. Like, share, subscribe, and let your voice be heard. Yeah, it's a new setup. I kind of like it. Now, E3 has come and gone, and gamers are happy, sad, disappointed, mad, in their feelings, butthurt, extremely happy, hype, fake hype. Every emotion in the book, because that's what E3 tends to do to gamers. Now, after the event, I went on social media and I talked about how I really felt these companies were holding back, which of course a lot of people waited into their favorite or bigger YouTuber or bigger, site or can be bigger podcast here. Then all of a sudden, yeah, I think they're holding back as well. But when I said it, I was laughed at and said I was just making shit up. But whatever, I said it. But I truly think that both companies have held back for the simple fact I don't think E3 is as big as it used to be. Yes, E3 is still the holy mecca, the Super Bowl, the Christmas for gamers. It is still that. This year they let the public in. It had over 70,000 attendees at E3 2017 this year, which is great. They're probably going to let in more people next year, but it's still a big deal, but it's just not as big, I believe, to these companies as it used to be. And I think you guys may want to get ready to not just get, this great, all of a sudden, new IP and just stunning shows at E3 anymore. I think those days may be done and over with. The hardware reveals, things like that would still be huge, but for the most part, I think those days are pretty much over with. And so when it comes to Sony, I truly believe they held back for PlayStation experience. For their super fans to come out and get that, real close connection, with Sony and with their games. I really think that what they're holding back for. You guys remember last year, Sony's PlayStation experience was absolutely amazing. I didn't get to go myself, but I was able to watch the stream, and they were showing game after game after game after game after new IP, and it was great. It was almost like they had a second E3 last year, and that was absolutely amazing. It was great for those fans. It was great for the fans that was great for the fans at home. It was absolutely amazing experience, and I think Sony realizes that, and I really think they were holding back some titles, maybe not a bunch. I'm not saying they was holding back, 6, 7, 8 games, but I think they were holding back to 2 to 3 games that they at least have trailers for. Not necessarily ready, not necessarily ready to come out right now. They're holding back. They got some trailers I think they're ready to show. For example, Sucker Punch. They have over 100, man studio, 100 person studio. It's like 115, 120 something along that matter. We know they're working on a new game, and people are like, well, why didn't that game get shown at E3? Because they're waiting for PlayStation experience. And it's a brilliant move because Sony owns that entire day. It's their show. They're not sharing show floor space with anybody else. They're not having to worry about what Microsoft's doing, Nintendo was doing, and doing this, alluring fans here. Every single person at PSX is there for PlayStation. Every single person watching that stream is watching it for PlayStation. Like I said as well, I did believe Microsoft was holding back. Maybe for Gamescom, or like my last video, just like Phil said, they just aren't. They can slap a trailer together, but they really want to wait a little bit longer, put a little bit more sauce on it before they put it out. I think both companies didn't give their all at E3 2017, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. We got lots of games coming out. Lots of games that I know a lot of us have bought and haven't finished or haven't started. The backlog is ridiculous for everybody, and I know this. But maybe it's not a bad thing for us to constantly be bombarded with games that coming 2-3 years later, or we won't see again for the next 2 years. Maybe it's not a bad thing for us not to get that. Maybe it's all right to focus on what we got coming, what we know we got coming, the smaller things. Maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I truly believe both companies held back, and I truly believe the reason Sony held back is because they're going to put on a fucking show at PlayStation Experience. This is Fame Entertainment from TiCGN.com. You guys have a great one, and I'm out.
My side bitch your main, blame it on fame. This is no flex zone, got ammo. Yo, ho, do what I say so. Leave a nigga stiff like stay so. Hit the border for the work straight, yeah, yo.